Hello, this is a general reading. If you are here, there's a good chance there's a message for you, so stay tuned. It seems that somebody's been making a lot of poor choices lately, maybe feeding bad habits and addiction, and it's slowing down the transformation that you so badly want, and opportunities that you're craving and not coming at the time you want, or you're just missing them completely because you're not on the same timeline as the higher frequency that you should be through, which comes through making good choices. When we make bad choices, we just lower our vibration because we're not in touch with the natural flow of the universe. And addictive patterns is naturally low vibrational as well. And it's also suggesting, because swords are on a mental level, that thinking, the way you think, the way you feel, is not really aligned with your natural self either. So you may be worrying a lot, you may be feeling down, or just holding resentment, or just self-pitying and not being able to appreciate life. And when this happens, we're just blocked from our true power, and transformation is just hard to really make happen because we can't access our full power there. So opportunities will be missed and the cycle will just continue. So it's saying, like, get back in touch with yourself. What do you know to be true for you? What choices are you making in your life that you know are bringing you down, that you know aren't serving your highest purpose, but because it's just a habit and it feels easy to do and it's comfortable, you just do it anyway. So for example, you might have a hard day and you just turn to the cupboard and you just eat a load of junk food, or you go and smoke some weed or something like this, like, and you just escape from life, you escape from the uncomfortable feelings. Gabby Bernstein says with these types of addictions, it's important to notice it and immediately replace it with something more positive, something that's going to serve you, like a spiritual practice. So when you feel these emotions come on, these impulses to go and splurge on whatever it is, whatever your vice is, then immediately just like stop and pause and be like, right, what else do I need in this moment? So it could be meditate, it could be go and see a friend, go and see your partner, go and spend time with them, or go out for a walk, read a book, right, eat a nice nourishing meal, or just get back on with your mission or something like this, rather than escaping into something that's going to cause blockages in your energy and your emotions and just continue to create bad cycles further down the line. So yeah, when we do move away from these types of thoughts and feelings, everything starts to feel easier. The flow of the universe is able to be felt again, and opportunities are more receptive. We are more receptive to opportunities. And again, this Three of Cups reverse is just confirming that it's important to get in touch with your higher self, like become aligned with your true power, because it doesn't only affect you, it affects the people around you as well. I heard Brendan Bashard say today about becoming a role model for yourself and for the people in your life, like these people around you. Everything we do doesn't just affect us, it affects the people we interact with as well. So if you're showing up every day in a mood, for example, it's going to rub off on other people, they're going to feel that energy, and it's not good for them and it's not good for you. So it's important to think beyond ourselves. Like, who else am I here to show up for? Who do I need to make good choices for? I need to do it for yourself, because you obviously want to progress yourself, you want to make something big, you want to feel aligned, you want to feel happier, you want to make better progress, and you also want to feel more connected in your relationships and things like this. But if you keep making bad choices and you keep feeding negative thought patterns and things like that, it's just going to keep you out of alignment, and you're not going to be able to progress as you like. And as confirmed by the Seven of Pentacles reversed, guess this is a card about getting moving again now. Not overthinking things. You're not going to be able to see the big picture straight away in whatever you're doing. So it's about just taking action with where you're at, focusing on the present moment, and planting the seeds for your future, not stressing about what you can't see, like the unseen, which is, for example, if you're working on a business project, you might be wanting like the big results, like a successful company or whatever, but that might be a couple of years down the line, and the things you've got to do today are just seem repetitive, like, but this is important. You've got to repeat every day. Alex always says you've got to be willing to put in the reps every single day, no matter how boring it may seem some days, no matter how tough it may seem, or no matter how slow progress is. It's like, if you keep doing it every single day, over time it'll compound. So I think the main energy of this reading is about stepping back into your true power, which is your higher self, which is strong values and embodying them, and being mindful of the times when you fall back into addictions or bad habits which aren't serving you, because one little fall can knock you off. Like, it can take you out of track for like a few days, a week, sometimes even a month or two, because if you get stuck in a cycle, then you'll just be out and things will just be slow. And it's important to keep that momentum going, because once momentum breaks, it can be confusing, and that's when doubts come in again, and like you start questioning yourself, like, is this the right thing for me? Am I doing the things? Am I doing it right? Am I capable? All these types of thoughts. But when you keep building momentum, it just flows, and when you're in line with your higher self and you're making good choices, you're thinking positive, you're moving forward, everything just flows naturally, and you're not worrying about the big picture, you're not worrying about what you can't see, you're excited to take action every day on what it is you know needs to be done there and then. So last couple of cards, it's just confirming the whole reading. It's about tapping into your strength, like building that grit, and leading with integrity for yourself and for others, and having the discipline to let go of these bad habits and all the shit. And it's up to you, it depends how bad you want it. If you want the results, then these choices are going to have to be made diligently for a long period of time, and it has to become a way of life, like at a core level, like your identity. Otherwise you're just going to keep falling back, and when you keep falling back, you're just going to keep knocking yourself out, and everything's just going to keep being slow and unstable and confusing. So I hope you got something from this reading. If you are feeling in this type of situation right now where you can't seem to get out of a negative cycle of continuing to feed addictions and progress is slow, you're doubting yourself and all this, try not to worry, because that will just keep you stuck further. It's just about getting refocused, get excited about a new vision. Don't worry too much about the big picture. Obviously think about big picture, what you want to achieve, but don't worry too much about not being clear yet, and just take steps every day. But it starts today, so what can you do today to progress even just a little bit further? And again, be mindful about these impulses trying to drag you into something that's not right for you and not right for the people around you. People need you, so get ready to keep moving. If you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, follow me and DM me if you want a reading, personal reading.